Welcome back. This is Rito here with another Terraria Spirit Mod Let's Play episode. We are playing as Seth the Skeleton using magic and melee weapons, and last episode we defeated Plantera and the Dust King. This episode we've got a whole bunch of stuff to do. You can see our boss checklist. We've got so many different events that we've kind of stacked up here. So we're going to do a lot of events, we're going to upgrade a ton of items, and prepare for some of the final bosses of this mod. One of the things I did in between episodes was farm for a few items that people have recommended. The first is the Nether Wings, and that just is the Nether Crystal, which you get from the Spirit Biome from Netherbane and Souls of Flight. And apparently these are actually going to be better than the wings I've got, a little bit faster and I think more flight time. I do like my current wing sprite better. I think it just looks cooler, so I'm going to keep those on. And then the other thing I did was farm the solar eclipse a little bit, and that means we can craft the true Excalibur, and we can also craft the true vessel trainer because there's a broken hero staff that you get from Mothrons. So let's craft that, and I definitely want to see what it does before I form the Terra staff. And then we've got the true hollowed staff, which is the same as the true Excalibur, and let's see what these do. Whoa. Okay, let's get our target dummy out. Wow, that looks so cool. So many swords, and it's doing pretty good damage. It's only agile, and it was doing like 1,000 damage. And those stay for a while. That's pretty good. And then we've got the Vessel Drainer, which seems to be a much better version. It's shooting particles all over, and it's dropping that ichor right there, I think. It's pretty sweet. But now we can craft the Terraceptor, and it's the combination of both of those. So let's do that, and we can craft the Terra Blade, which is always nice to have. Oh yes, that's actually a really cool attack, and that does 1,500 damage. It uses up our mana really fast though. And then we've got the Terra Blade. Whoa, the Terra Blade's actually really good. That actually is better than our Blizzard's Edge, I think. We finally have some upgrades, so I'm going to put away our Shiver Wand, our Blizzard's Edge, and we can use the Terra Blade and the Terraceptor, because I feel like we've been using the same weapons for a little bit. And the next thing I farmed up materials for is the Princess's Scythe, and that's the upgrade to the Desicle using Butterfly Dust and a Crystal Shield. Seems to be pretty powerful. Oh no, it doesn't shoot through the ground though. It's still really cool. And one thing I think I will do is apply the Sanguine Glyph to our Terra Blade. Ooh, we just got Mythical on our Terraceptor. That's going to be really good. The other thing I wanted to do at the start of this episode is get the Eternal Sword, which means we need to get Thermal Bars. I think those are in the Cavern Lair now that we've defeated Plantera. So let's go check it out and see if we can find that material. Oh no, I had that glitch again. Oh man, I think I might have to stop using the slime mount. It keeps killing me when I go down my elevator. Ooh, there we go. That's got to be the new ore. We don't even need a spelunker for this. Thermite ore. Excellent. I love when ore glows. Makes it so much more simple. It has been a while since I've used the Terra Blade, but man, it is a fun weapon. Wow. This Terra staff is so good. This reminds me of all the good times we had with the Terra staff in the Calamity mod. It was so powerful. So we can do a melee set, and we can craft a core crusher, and then we can craft the flame ring staff, and of course the eternal sword, which is what we're trying to get. So we probably need to actually get a ton of this. Well, I have been farming for quite a while, and I've got 308. I got killed by a boulder at the end. But now we can craft our thermal bars. 77, that's actually pretty good. Because I definitely want to craft the upgrade, the Eternal Sword first. Probably go with weapons because we do have a decent armor set already. Although I think this is going to be a pretty good upgrade. There we go, we have the Flame Ring Staff. And let's see if we've got enough to craft the armor. We actually might. Yes, we've got enough to craft the armor set. Perfect. We've got 61 defense right now, and we go up to 75. And let's see, we've got 166 melee damage, and we were at 154. And it says melee attacks may release a cluster of rockets that explode upon hitting foes. I really hope it doesn't damage tiles. I'll definitely have to try that out outside of the base. Let's go to the surface actually and see what that does. In fact, we can just go ahead and summon the Pumpkin Moon, because that'll be a good time to test out all these new weapons. Let's destroy these enemies. 4,000 damage per second right there. That's insane. Oh yes, these rockets are pretty sweet. I'm glad we got this armor set. Okay, let's try the flame ring. Ooh, that's cool. Whoa. We're doing so many cool attacks now. Okay, let's try this sword. What? This sword is so awesome too. Oh my gosh. I love the sword that it shoots. I don't know if this is better than the Terra Blade though. Well, we definitely need to re-roll it to see its full potential. Let's compare it to the Terra Blade. Yeah, it seems like the Terra Blade might actually be a little bit stronger. Let's try it again. Yeah, the Terra Blade's actually better than this one. Ooh, let's see if this does infinite piercing. I think it does. Yeah, it does a lot of piercing, but I don't know. Not really doing the damage I was expecting. Whoa, we're taking too many hits. And fortunately, our Terra Blade heals us, which is super OP. So I'm going to use the Terra Blade like vampire knives and probably switch to the Terraceptor for most of our DPS. So I don't really know if this event's going to give us anything, but I love to check it off the boss checklist every time we do a playthrough. I like to get everything checked off so I know I don't miss anything. Ooh, perfect. We got our first Pumpkin. And we'll go ahead and shoot him with all of those Terra attacks. Man, I still can't get over how fast the Terra Staff uses our mana. It's a nice balancing thing, I guess. I think because of that, the Terra Staff from Calamity is probably better. And there we go. First Pumpkin, and we got a Bat Scepter. That's actually a pretty good spell. Let's try it out. Oh, I guess it's good in vanilla. It's a little bit underpowered for our character right now. Like 500 damage. Actually, it's not too bad. The nice thing about this scepter is it uses hardly any mana, so we can just keep using it forever. There we go. One more Pumpkin down. Well, we just finished the event. So some people have mentioned that I haven't been doing any of the adventure NPC quests in quite a while. And I think that's because the last quest he had was a fishing one. But I finally think it's time to do that quest and see what he does next, because it's pretty fun. So let's go ahead and try doing a little bit of fishing. We're supposed to catch some special fish. Whoa, we got a neon tetra. That's an aquarium fish. I love it. They're one of my favorite fish, actually. That and like cardinal tetras. Really cool. I wonder if we need to be in the underground jungle. Maybe let's go check the underground. Whoa, look at all those fish right there. That's insane. Okay, this looks like a decent enough spot to fish, so we'll try a few in this one. Okay, if I can't get this in like 2 or 3 more casts, I'm gonna go back to town and see if we can skip this quest. That's enough fishing. I have very low attention span for fishing. And this is the quest that we had, and it was to get a Hornet Fish. Okay, so this is the next thing. So we're definitely on pre-hard mode quests here. I don't know if there are hard mode quests, but we need to kill a Valkyrie, and those are all over in the sky, so we can kill some of those. And I guess we can open up our wood crate and our golden crate just to see. Ooh, we actually got some bait, some titanium. That's actually pretty good. So the next thing I want to do requires a nice big flat arena, and it is the Dungeon Defender event. And I think there are actually some pretty good items we can get from these. I seem to remember we can do some upgrades. Okay, let's put down our Eternia Crystal and let's start this up. So the most important thing is going to be using our Terra Blade probably to knock these guys out. And getting around the arena is kind of the hardest part because it's spread around so far. And we got to make sure we keep the enemies at bay on both sides. So I'll just go ahead and edit through this so you can see the final waves because these can get a little bit tedious. Well, we got our first Defender medal and we just beat wave 4. So I think this is about when it's going to start getting a little bit crazier. So let's see how we do on this wave. I like to just shoot a ton of Terra staff stuff over on each side. And that knocks them out pretty well. Switch to Terra Blade and just mow them down. Kind of hard to keep up with all these without sentries. And we've got some mana crystals around the arena now, so that should help us use a lot more Terra staff. Okay, we got the wave complete. We just need to keep the enemies off our crystal. Get away from my crystal! No! Back off, everybody. I must get this wave complete. Oh no, we don't have Betsy. We have an ogre. This is so bad. We're slowed. This is so bad. We might not be able to do this. No, I thought we were strong enough. Die, ogre, die. Oh no. They're all surrounding our base. This is so bad. I'm so slowed. Oh, we might not be able to do the Betsy wave yet unless we kill Golem. No, we didn't finish it. It's like a 5-minute event, and to lose at the last minute, although I don't think we could have even fought Betsy yet anyways, so it probably doesn't matter. Maybe let's go up into the sky and kill a Valkyrie. I think another thing I need to do is just flatten out this arena a little bit more. That'll help quite a bit. Ooh, here we go. Valkyrie. I think we got the completed contract now. Perfect. Because if we have a flat enough arena and a piercing weapon, then we can just shoot a few projectiles on either side of the arena and knock out all the enemies. And there we go. We just finished the quest. And we got a whole bunch of cool stuff. The Angel Halo, a satchel with paintings. In fact, let's put some of these paintings up right here. Ooh, a rainforest. That's cool. And we have a Wind Shear Pearl. Oh yeah, that's the Ender Pearl thing. I finally got it right. Whenever I say throwable Rod of Discord, I get a bunch of comments, you know, making jokes about the Ender Pearl. What's the next quest? So this is for the Antlion Assassins. We'll have to check that out next time we're in the desert. Now I think it's probably a good time to go find the Jungle Temple, and that way we can defeat the Golem and unlock a new tier of all sorts of stuff. And this is such an interesting Jungle Temple. We have one of the Spirit Mod builds that got placed right into the side of the Jungle Temple. If this would have spawned just 2 blocks to the right, we actually would have an entrance into the Jungle Temple. Well, we just got some chlorophyte. And I'm curious to see if there's anything new in this mod that we can do. Okay, we can make a big hammer. And we can do a chlorophyte staff. That's interesting. I think that's pretty much it. Other than we can obviously craft specter bars. Oh, we also have this right here. We can upgrade the Phantom Arc. Spirit bars. I never even crafted the Phantom Arc. Okay, that's kind of cool. We'll have to do that for sure. And now let's go on in and see what we can find. Yes, this is a great weapon to kill all these enemies. I'm just gonna go ahead and speedrun this area. Oh, wow. Got hit by one of those traps. Grab a few more of those. Okay, here we go. Now let's heal up. Maybe use our Terra Blades, and we can fix this arena a little bit. I think I'll just disarm a few traps, and then we should be good to go. I just found something called a sun shard. That's pretty sweet. And then there's even an upgrade to our Dusk Lance. Oh, that's so cool. We got to get a lot of these shards for sure. I'm glad they added some stuff to this biome. I feel like it needed it. Ooh, we got a life fruit. Excellent. And a campfire from somewhere. Let's get this fight started. So much damage. And we can even do some true melee here. Yeah, this is great. We're taking a few hits, but we're able to do enough damage and get enough self-heal that it doesn't really matter. Okay, we got both of the hands broken before the head came off. That's good. Okay, let's switch back to the staff. We're doing so much tanking here, but it's worth it. Gotta kill him quickly. Oh, we actually are taking a lot of damage. We need to be a little bit more careful. We're doing all right here. This isn't a calamity death mode golem, thankfully. There we go. We have defeated the golem. And let's see what we got. Some beetle husks. And it looks like... Whoa, the spirit mod adds a beetle arrow. That's cool. Okay, we don't really need beetle husks or anything, but we did get the godly heat ray. That's nice. And I think I'm going to do just like 1 or 2 more fights. And that way we can try to get our pick saw. Another clear. There we go. And we got another heat ray. That's clear number 3. And we actually got an Eye of Golem. That's pretty good. We could do a destroyer emblem. And that's our last lizard cell. And let's see what we got. Still no pick saw. Although we did just get a possessed hatchet, and that's actually pretty good. Okay, so the enemies we're looking for are these sun elementals. They're the ones that drop the stuff we need. And they also do a ton of damage. Oh no, I died in the temple. Fortunately, I think there is a jungle temple teleporter we can use. Yeah, there we go. Well, now I've got a whole bunch of sun shards, so I think we're good to head back to base. Whoa, I just noticed we can craft new items from spooky wood. Well, I'm glad we did the invasion now. Let's craft all of these. They look like they could be pretty good, but you never know until you test them. The other thing we need to do is craft the Gungnir. I think we can upgrade it. Let's check. Yeah, the Fury of the Underworld. I think we got everything we need to do that. And that's just a combination of the Dusk Lance, the Ancient Avian, and the Gungnir. So let's craft that. And there's also this Phantom Arc that we can craft. And then we can upgrade it. So I want to use it before we upgrade it. Whoa. This is so cool. It's like, what is it called? The Last Prism. That's really awesome. But we need to craft some chlorophyte bars first. And now we can craft the Arcan Seal. Ooh, yes. This looks awesome. So we got this spooky boomerang. It's only doing like 400 damage though. And then we have the fork. Ooh, it shoots out pumpkins. I didn't think a spear would be this good, especially something you can craft out of spooky wood. Yeah, these home in. Okay, so the spooky scythe does a similar thing where it creates all of these pumpkins and then they launch at the closest enemy. But it doesn't seem to be doing as much damage. And here is the Fury of the Underworld. It shoots through the ground. This is incredible. Now that we've got a ton of new weapons, let's go ahead and try them out on a Frost Moon. And I wonder if we're going to get anything special from the Frost Moon, because I'm still just so excited that we finally got something new from the Pumpkin Moon. Look at this. So cool. Pumpkins everywhere. Hopefully these have pretty good aim, because it seems like they are starting to miss a little bit whenever the enemies are moving. Oh yeah, this pierces infinitely, it seems like. Yes! That's definitely going to be what we need for the Eternia Crystal event. So this trident isn't shooting stuff out right now. I don't know what the deal is. It's only proccing the armor set bonus. This is such a fun weapon to use. You don't have to aim at all. You just sit here holding down your trigger button and it just kills everything. Well, the event ended before we got to an Ice Queen, unfortunately. But at least it's all crossed off in our boss checklist. I love seeing a very clean boss checklist. Oh no, we didn't get a Dark Mage when we did the Old One's army. But we'll be doing that again next episode because I definitely want to fight Betsy and get some of the Betsy drops. And we've also got the Martian Madness event, and we've got Duke Fishron and the Atlas, which looks like a pretty sweet boss. So lots of good stuff coming up next episode, and we'll be getting lots more upgrades for sure. There are so many weapons to get in this mod. And as I've mentioned in previous episodes, I'm doing a collab with Radium. It's a Mod of Redemption playthrough. I'm Anna the Archer, and he's a mage character, and it's a ton of fun, so that's on his channel if you want to check that out. Well, if you're enjoying this series, be sure to like and subscribe so you can catch the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.